Hello, and welcome to my channel. We are back on, is this episode 4? I think this is episode 4. I've been doing this for 4 days. I can't believe it. 4 days in a row. Whoa. Anyway, I did a lot of stuff last night. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then we're going to work on flower breeding, but I also need to go to a cabin island. I'm going to try and fit that into the episode if I can. I don't know. When I went to the museum, I got Brewster's photo, so we got to go to Captain's Island and get Brewster. Okay, I'm starting to move the farm, garden patch, whatever. I'm starting to move it up here. I made these absolutely awful little markers for the different colored pumpkins. I literally made this right before I started recording because I was trying to go fast. I'm going to make these look nicer, but I just wanted to mark where the colors were because you can't really see them, you know, before they grow. I just want to make sure I didn't mix them up. Anyway, oh yeah, so we have, I think that's wheat, tomatoes, and then I have orange pumpkins, and I'll have yellow, green, and white. I'll have 10 of each, and then I have to get more crops, but, you know. Anyway, I'm just throwing them up there. I told you, I think before, that this back left corner of the island is going to be where the Earth Fairy lives with her big farm. That's not where the crops are going to be ultimately, but I just wanted to move them into this area because I'm trying to clear a lot of space. So, but also right now I'm just like organizing things to streamline dailies and also improve like bell making, I guess. That's probably how you say it. Anyway, I also moved my orchard and started working on it. So I have all the peach trees. Not all of them have grown in, I guess. Yeah, I moved a bunch that already had fruit on them, and then some I had shaken. So I have 10 of everything. So I have 10 peaches, 10 oranges. I had 10 pears to plant, so I planted those last night. So as you can see, they're growing in now. And then I had 3 apples, so I planted those. And then I just kind of marked where I'm going to plant the rest of the apples once I start getting apples from those pre-planted apple trees. And then I did the same with cherries. I had 3 cherries, so I planted those. And then I marked out where the rest of those trees will be. And that's it, right? Peaches, oranges, pears, apples, cherries, that's it. That's all of them. I'll put the coconut trees down on the beach. I'm not going to have the coconut trees up here. Yeah, so that's that. I still have Money Tree Lane here. It's doing well, making its money. And then what did I do? Oh, right. I moved all of the non-fruit trees up here. So I have 11 cedars and 11 hardwoods, and that's 22, and that's enough to get all the items. I think you get like 15 bells and 5 wasps and 2 furniture items. So anyway, thoughts. So I did all that, and oh yeah, there's the money trees again. I put in, where are there? I put in just a few little land bridges just to help myself out, so I don't always have to take out my vaulting pole. Whoops, sorry ants. I still need to, my next big plan once I finish other stuff is to get this whole front area cleared of all the leftover fruit trees. Because like I said last night, I think, I'm going to start with the entrance. So this whole front area is going to be what I start with. So that's why I'm trying to move stuff. That's why I wanted to move. These are just random flowers I planted. I have to get rid of those. But that's why I'm trying to move this. I have a few more pumpkins to move. Probably leave the campsite there. I do need to move the museum. So yeah, so that's that. Leaf was here today, and I'm very excited because I got the last of the flowers that I need for doing my 12 by 12 grid. I also got cooking, and I made a little cooking station so I can start cooking. That's one of the Nook Mile achievements. One of the things I want to kind of just like stay on top of, doing a few things every day. So over the year you build up to however. I think it's quite a lot you have to do. Oh, there's a paper kite. I know. I don't know why, but they're like 1,000 bells when you sell them to Flick. I think you get like 1,500. It's pretty decent. You know, at the beginning, it's a good deal. So I always catch them all, and the wasps. But I don't think I did wasps last night because I was so busy moving all this stuff. I also, did I already say I went to Harv's today? Harv's Plaza opened up today. So I went there early this morning. What's this one? It's a cowrie. I'm just going to leave it for now. I am collecting the giant the giant clams, because they make great villager gifts. They are enough to get a gift pack. I don't know where Olive is. She's the only one I haven't gifted today, and I cannot find her. She's probably in the museum, and I'm not going to go look for her there. I mean, just not. What's that one? Eh. Oh, also, you know, all my alts are still in their base outfits, which just look chilly to me. So I got them some winter clothes to put on them tomorrow when they get up and do their dailies. The only dailies they do is the money tree and the money rock and the DIY. So this is the green stuff for Blossom the Earth Fairy. I didn't have any green shoes, so I gave her brown boots. I do actually, I think, have some green boots cataloged, but I sold them. I don't know. Anyway, this is the stuff for Seraphina the Fire Mage. Oh, wait a second. Why does she have that hat? That's the wrong hat. That's weird. I wonder where... What is that I don't know why I'm so confused about the sizes of fish. This is the mermaid stuff. I don't know, I just got a pink stuff. Whatever. Oh yeah, okay, I put the wrong hat here. This is an air sprite. I don't know, I mean, she would basically mostly be wearing white and blue, but the only option I had for today was like black and white, so whatever, it works. It works. Are any of these giant clams? I was just gonna pick them up if they were, but they're not. I've talked to all the villagers, so we'll go to Cabin Island in a little bit. I kind of did want to start the flower grid because I can go to the Cabin Island, meet Brewster, and then like strip the island and kind of end the video before I start that. That'll take a while. Just trying to think if there's anything else to show you. I think that's it. What was I gonna do? I'll worry about this hat situation later. Yeah, I'll go put this outside my house, and that will remind me before I wind up tonight that I need to get the red hat. I do have a red hat like this for the Fire Mage. So, yeah. There, hey, Puck! Okay. What am I doing? Let's see. I think I'm going back over here because I'm going to put the flower grid over here. It's a 12 by 12 flower grid. If people have watched previous videos of mine, I already did this on Sassy Moon, my Rags to Riches island. I did it during Rags to Riches because I was a fashionista class in that challenge, and the fashionistas were all about clothes and flowers. So I was like, ooh, I gotta get all the hybrids. So I did this 12 by 12 grid. It was actually the first time I did it. I'm gonna bring up on the screen right now a picture of it. So here we go. Bye-bye. This is my favorite website for like flower breeding information. They also have great like blue rose stuff. This 12 by 12 grid has a blue rose breeding built into it, but it is not my favorite blue rose method, so I'm going to be doing the blue roses a different way. So I'm not actually going to be doing the blue roses in this grid, any of the roses in this grid. But anyway, I'm going to do the rest of the flowers, and I will link to this guide, the website that has this guide. It also has a great friendship guide too, so I will link that in the description for this video. But anyway, this is the grid I'm going to put over here in this area. I'm going to start working on it right now, so let's go. Let's go. See how far I can get. I think I'm going to place it here. I'm just trying to look at how much space I have. And then what I'll probably start doing is putting the hybrids that I get as I get them like down here. And usually what I do is start cloning them and try and get like 10 of everything. It's like my usual method. I don't know. Anyway. So let's get started. Let's see. What I want to do is I want to have a space all the way around the 12 by 12 part. Just like kicking the wrong stuff. That's fine though, actually. Okay. So I want to have a whole section, and then there's going to be the 12 by 12 in the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on a second. Let's see. Because that's going to be the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I keep kicking the wrong thing. 6, 7, 8. Oh, great. 9. Oh my gosh, what is the problem with my aim? 9, 10, 11, 12, and then a 13 for the outer bit. And then we'll do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really riveting, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Anyway, well, that's fine because I am going to have like 13 actually. Okay. So yeah, that was the 13th, right? That was the 13th one that way. Okay. What was I trying to say? My brain was starting to say more words, and then, I was just going to say there's so many ways you can breed flowers. There's different, excuse me, hang on. Every time I start working on stuff, I get the throat thing. Okay, oh no, Bruce's house is just, I put it in such the wrong spot in like every way possible. Because like, it's messing up my balloon wall, it's messing up my flower breeding. I'm like literally gonna have to move him. I don't think you can move him when they're unpacking. He's unpacking right now, so I probably can like put in to move his house tomorrow and then have it moved later, because this is just the wrong spot for it. This is just not working out, Bruce. It's not working out. Okay. So I think that's going to be the 12 by 12. Let's just double check that I did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. We got it. And you know, I'm going to start marking off stuff right now. I like to wait until I have terraforming to do my 12 by 12 grid, because I like to mark where I put the so-called parent flowers with dirt. That way you know which ones are parent flowers and which ones are the hybrids that you have bred. And I don't even know if that makes sense. I'll explain it in a second. Hang on a second. But I just realized I need to make a design really quick. Let's get it. For the rose spots. I'm going to skip the rose spots because, like I said, I am not going to use the grid method for breeding the roses. I'm going to do them my own way. I'll talk about that later. I probably won't do the roses tonight. Not on this video. I'll talk about it in another video. Maybe tomorrow. Breeding blue roses. I love it all. I love the whole thing about it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna make this white actually, so should I make it white? Maybe I'll make it gray, because we have snow right now. Snow's not the best thing for it. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a line, and then I'm gonna get red. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go right up there, and we're gonna bring it down. I'm like not very good at design stuff, but I'm okay at this kind of thing, and I can do some like pixel letters, but I really still want to get better at designing in general. Okay, we'll just call this X. I also hate having to do this with the Joy-Cons because I usually do the touch screen when I'm playing handheld. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up for a second, this picture again really quick. Oh, I thought it was. Okay. So if you look there at the very top left corner, there's like a blank spot, and then there's 2 white roses, and then a blank spot, and then a red mum and a yellow mum, and then a blank spot, and then 2 roses, blank spot, 2 roses. So that's kind of what we're looking at for these like 12 squares, right? Going across the ground here. So the roses I'm not going to do right now because, like I said, I have my own way of doing the roses. So I'm going to take this out. So you see there's the 2 roses there. I'm going to take this out. And sorry, I have to like click again to get that off my screen. Okay, so this is my outline there actually. So this is the first blank corner, and that stays blank because flowers will breed into that spot. Is that, yeah, okay. And then so this would be where I would have put the rose, the first rose, but I'm pressing the wrong button, but I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna put instead this X, because we're not doing the roses. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 mums here, so I'll open that up. Oh, I also have to open that spot up for flowers to breed in. Okay, and then That's going to be a blank spot. And then there are 2 more roses that we're going to be here that we're not doing. And then another blank spot. And then, yeah, 2 more roses. My brain's not working. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So this is the top line of that 12 by 12 grid. And again, I'm putting a whole other outline there. I like to have the outline because if you have 2 flowers here, you know, if I was doing the roses, they could breed into this space. I don't want to block that off. So that's why I put the whole outline that goes around the edge of it. Right? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay. So I think what I need to do actually is go get this balloon, and then go get some flowers in my pocket. And we'll work a little bit of this. I might not do the whole thing in the video because that will take too long. It's already been 16 minutes. Can you believe it? Okay, a flashy hairpin. Which one is it? What color? It's the white one. Wait, let me spin that. Ugh, wrong way. That one's so cute. I love the flashy hairpins. I do. They're pretty. I like them. We're going to go put that in the house, and I'm going to go grab my flowers. I have all of the flowers for breeding in my storage. I also have just a mess of flower bags on the floor right now. One of my 365 friends had a ton. She's doing a ton of flower breeding right now because her island needs like massive amounts of flowers. So she has to do like massive fields of them. She can't even do the 12 by 12 because the 12 by 12 is not gonna like yield enough. So she's doing like flower fields as far as the eye can see. But then she had a bunch of extras, and so she was like, if anyone wants extras, come get them. I was like, I will. So I have a bunch of extras there. But, wait, I'm just going to put this in my sword right now. But right now, all I need are all of the ones that I collected for this, for doing this thing. How many bags is that? That's 24, 25. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough spots in my pockets. That's the main thing. I just want to have enough spots for them. I think I do. I should have. Did I just say 24? Am I like completely incapable of doing math? No, that is right. Okay. Apparently I'm not incapable, but then I second guess and become incapable. But yeah, that is 25. I was about to say, oh, that's only 16 plus 1. That's only 17. No, there are 3 rows. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. So you're getting it. Okay, I do think I have 25 spots free right now. So we will get all of these. It's perfect. This is great. Just look at my pocket. Great. We are all set to do this. This is exciting. I'll tell you what, in 2020, I really didn't start like significant time traveling until late summer. And even then, I only time traveled to Boot Villagers. So honestly, one of my greatest joys in the very like first, I don't know, 6 months of playing the game was getting up in the morning and checking my hybrids. I mean, I just loved it. I was super into it. Super. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this up again. Bring up the little grid. So I have the 2 X's, which are the first 2 white roses up in that top left corner. Then the empty spot, and now we're going to plant a red mum. And you can see the little picture on there is a little seed bag, and that's telling you that you need to get a flower from a seed bag. You can't just like dig one up on a mystery island or on a Captain Island or just get it from someone else's island or even your own island. It has to come from, if it's your native flower, it has to come from a seed bag. So that's why we're doing this. So I have all these seed bags. Okay, turn that off again. All right. So we're going to do a red mum right in this spot. Let's find my red mums. Where are they? There they are. Okay, red mum. And then a yellow mum. So we'll go find the yellow mum. Ta-da! Okay, and that's basically the whole top row. Again, I'm going to move down here. And so we've got the 2 X's for the roses, the red and yellow mum, the 2 X's for roses, 2 X's for roses. If you look at the top line on this grid, that's just what I just did. So now I'm going to go through and do some more. So, okay. Then below the X'd out rose section, there is 2 white windflowers. Let's go find them. Let's see, where are they? Here they are. These 2 white windflowers will make a blue windflower. I mean, hopefully, you know, they have the chance of making a blue windflower in general. So, okay, wait a second. Okay, then that's a blank one. Oh, I'm gonna go kick out their side too. And see, that's why I have the outline. So the 12 by 12 grid starts here, right? That's where you kind of cross the 12. But I actually have, I guess, 14 spots each way because I want to have this open because you could actually have, you know, a blue windflower breed right there. So that's why I leave that open. I don't know if you're supposed to, but that's how I do it. And it works, so. Okay. Now we need a red. I'm going to bring this up again because I'm just kind of showing you how I think everyone's getting it now, right? So now I'm on the second row of the grid. I just planted the 2 white windflowers. Now I'm going to plant a red cosmo and a yellow cosmo and then a space and then a red tulip and a yellow tulip and then a space and then a red hyacinth and a yellow hyacinth. So that's what we're doing on this row. Okay, so what are we doing? Red cosmos. Where are the cosmos? I love cosmos. They're like one of my favorite flowers. They would be my #1 favorite flower if there was a blue cosmos. Why didn't they make a blue cosmos? I don't know. I feel sad about it. They can't be my favorite flower when there isn't a blue one. So my favorite flower is the, what do you call it? The blue windflower. I like it even better. Wait a second. Okay. It's like, did I not get tulips? I have them somewhere. Here they are. Red tulip. And then we have a yellow tulip. Where is it? There we go. And then a space. And then a red hyacinth. Do-do. Da-da-da-da. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just, no, you know, everybody knows this about me who watches my videos. I just can't stop just like singing when I start doing this. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do more windflowers here. 2 more windflowers right here. Do-do. Okay, and then I'm going to kick out this because that's the extra border that goes around that's empty, so flowers can breed into it. Okay, I'm going to pull this up for a second, and you will see as I keep going across this 3rd row, we're going to do 2 white pansies in a space, 2 white pansies in a space, and then I'm going to do 2 X's for those white roses over on the far left because not doing the roses this way. Okay. Get the pansies in here. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. What? It's even bothering me. My goodness. Wait a second, did I make that? Okay. Sometimes they almost look like they're not planting into the right spot. I don't know. It's just like your eyeball gets confused. Okay. White pansy. White pansy. And then, alright, and then going to do 2 X's. There we go. And this is going to be what I need to go into this menu now. It's like complicated. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, sure. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to look at the grid again. Hello. Okay, so if you look at the 4th row, if you go to the far left, you see a red windflower and a blue windflower. The red windflower has a little seed bag, and the blue windflower has a little star. So the seed bag means that it's a red windflower seed bag, and the star means that that is a blue windflower that you have bred from one of the 2 white windflowers that we just planted in that first zone 1. Oh yeah, you can see them labeled on the side. So zone 1, those are all seeds, And zone 4, I think, is almost all seeds except for the roses, but we're not doing roses. Those orange roses down the corner. But the middle section, there's going to be a bunch of breeding you're doing from hybrids that you bred from the other two zones, from zone 1 and zone 4. So, I know that's like maybe confusing, but here's what we're going to do. And I forgot to do this too. So, okay, wait, I have to get into here. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to make another change design. Alright, so I'll start with that, get this out of the way. I wish it would default to the big one because it's just like, that small one is difficult. I mean, I don't know why they even have this grid on there. Like, why does it have a default grid? I just don't think that's even helpful at all. Okay. We'll do that. Let's see. I think maybe I'll just make it kind of that color. It's like not a super fun color, but it works. Okay. Now what do I need? Let's do this. And I'm just going to make a big H. I'm making an H. Well, oh, that's probably a little farther over than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Hang on. Let me get that over more. We want it to look even. I'm just making a giant H, and that stands for hybrid. And that is going to be marking the spot where I will be planting an eventual hybrid once it has been made from those other zones, the other seed bag zones. Okay, that's pretty good. That works. I love using designs to mark stuff. It's just very helpful. It's an H. We're naming it H because that's what it is. Okay, so let's get back here. Okay, so I'm going to clear. Okay, I'm going to clear this for a second. Clear this little spot right there. And then I'm going to bring up the grid again. So if you look again, you've got the red seed bag and then the blue hybrid that are going to go in this spot, right? On this 4th row. So we're going to plant ourselves a little red windflower. Where are they? Oh, those are my rose bags for my rose. I guess I didn't need to bring those with me. That's for my whole rose plan. Okay, there's the red windflower. And then I'm going to go and get the hybrid marker. Gosh, I might change the color of these. I don't like how any of these are looking. Okay, so you have that. And then I'm going to bring this up again. Really quick, if you look here, the rest of this 4th row is all hybrids. It is the yellow mums that you'll get from the red and yellow mums in the 1st row. The red and yellow mums in the first, like the second pair on the 1st row. That should give you what's called a special yellow. It's a yellow hybrid. And so the little starred yellow hybrids, yellow mums on that 4th row, those are what you're going to get from the top row. So I'm going to mark that as well. So we're going to kick that out of the way, and then we're going to mark 2, and like basically the rest of this row is hybrids in spaces. So I'm just marking these off right now so I know where these are going to go. And that's just basically how I like to do it. Okay, so that's basically it. I'm gonna finish off this evening. I'm gonna plant the rest of the flowers, and that's gonna be that. You know what? I'm gonna very quickly drop all of these seed bags right here because I'm not gonna plant them. This is where they need to be, and then we're going to go hit up the Cap'n Island very quickly and see Brewster. And then I'll probably, head out from there. Oh, I have a star shower tonight, and I'm really hoping Celeste shows up. She did not show up last week. I had one star shower last week, and I was kind of surprised because Celeste is supposed to come every week, but she will only come on the night of a star shower. And so if you have 3 star showers, she could come to any one of them, but only one of them. And what's funny is she might come to a light star shower even if you have a heavy star shower. So you never know which one she's going to show up to. But I only had one last week, so that really should have been the day she came, and she did not come. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if she doesn't come if you don't have 3 stars yet. Like, I literally just don't know. I don't know what that was all about. Let me look at my... What do I have for tool? Look! Still have my... I'm always going to carry my emotional support nice branch now. Let's hold it. You know, I didn't realize yesterday. I can do this. I didn't realize it. Yay, emotional support branch! Go, emotional support branch! Oh, look! Oh, I did it super long. I feel so emotionally supported. I am emotionally supported. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm slap happy tonight. What is the deal? Okay, should I go grab another shovel? I think I'm gonna grab one more shovel. I don't even know if I'm gonna get anything on the cabin island. I was like, I'm gonna strip it, but I don't know. I'm like too tired to strip islands right now, to be honest. Where is Olive? I don't know why she hasn't been anywhere. Buck is always talking to everybody. I don't know what that's about. Okay, let's get ourselves over to Cap'n, head out to an island, say hey to Brewster, and then we'll wrap up this video. And then I'll finish my flower grid tonight, and tomorrow I'll work on the blue rose method, so I'll show you that tomorrow. Yeah, it is a fancy name. It's so fancy. Let's go. Will he let me go with my hat on? With my construction hat? Is he gonna change me out of it? Or can I actually go with it on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. He shut it down. Thank you. Oh, do you like my outfit? I just bought that today when I was buying everybody else's stuff. I love that little dressy thing I had on the other day, but this looked very comfy. Da-da. Okay, you know what? It's super cute, Cap'n. You're adorable. But you know what? In the interest of not making this video super long, I am going to B-button you out of this. So I'm going to B-button, B-button, B-button. If you press the B button repeatedly, you can end the song quickly. And there's myths like that say, you know, you won't take you to a rare island if you do that. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. I mean, you know, if you want to hedge your bets, go ahead and like not do it, but I don't think it's a problem. Oh, that's right. I don't need to have my vaulting pole out. Let's get my emotional support branch out again. Okay. There's Brewster. Hey there. I love his like vacation outfit. Isn't that funny? That's right. I am. I'm looking for those gyroids. But I'm sorry. I'm also looking for you. One of my blathers sent me. I hear you. Tell him that for me. Oh, he gave me a gyroid fragment. Oh, by the way, I learned this in a Facebook group. I haven't actually tried it. So this may not be true, but apparently somebody said it is true. So I'm just going to share it and other people can experiment because I'm not going to experiment. But apparently if you don't like getting gyroids on your island, if you drop the fragment Brewster gives you and don't dig any up here, then they will not start spawning on your island. Again, I don't know if that's true, but somebody in a group said that that's how she kept gyroids from spawning on her island, but still was able to have Brewster. So I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's true, but I like gyroids, so I am going to get the gyroids. But if anyone else does not like gyroids and wants to try that, try it and let me know. Or if you've already tried that and you know that it's true, then let me know that in the comments, because I had never known that before. Okay, I got a golden urn, which is super useless, but, you know, it's a thing. Hey, I thought there was like a fragment to dig up, but I'm not seeing one. But maybe I'm missing it. But anyway, let's go over here because I need to wrap up my video. I'm gonna get my emotional support branch out again. I'm so bad at this. Should I make merch? Should I make merch that has emotional support branches in it? I was just thinking that the other day. I need to make merch. I don't know. Anyway, because, you know, I got, like, monetized way back in, like, September, and I just have been having a really hard time, like, creating memberships or anything, because I just don't know what I can deliver for that at this point, and I'm kind of, I do want to stream again eventually, but it might not be soon. It's just a little hard to fit into my schedule right now to do the streaming. I miss it though, because it's really fun. But I'm going to try and just keep churning out videos as much as I can. But streaming would be fun because I did actually have emotes made by the amazing April Honey. I'm going to link her channel in the description. She is amazing. She has an amazing channel. She does great streams. She makes amazing custom designs in Animal Crossing and has tons of tutorial videos showing you how you can do it yourself. And then she also streams and she does Disney Dreamlight Valley and Dinkum and all kinds of stuff. And you can commission art from her. And the art on my channel, my PFP and my banner, the little moon with the heart, those were made by her because she's amazing. So anyway, I just had to share that. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, she made emotes for me for streams and what is it called? PNG Tuber for my streams, but I'm still not quite streaming yet, so I can't use them yet. But anyway, okay, I gotta wrap this up. I hope everyone was having a wonderful day. I hope this video was kind of interesting. I hope you learned some stuff. If you have any questions about the 12 by 12 grid, leave them in the comments. I can try and help, or whatever. Or if you like to breed different ways, or you're like, I don't like to breed at all, that's also fine. Okay, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. So, thanks so much for watching. Bye!